Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and this is your tarot card of the day for Tuesday, May 13th, 2025. The card we have today is the Three of Wands, and this one comes to us from the Mythos Tarot by Asphodylon. And yes, I did pause there for a second because I almost forgot which card it was today. And that's because we have 3 threes this week, and there's a great deal of significance to that. However, the one that we would like to have is not making an appearance just yet. Today we will begin to move away from yesterday's Scorpio moon, where we had a intense full moon at 22 degrees. Whether there's fallout or shock effects or whatever's going on, today promises to be a more pleasant day as the moon moves into fiery Sagittarius early in the morning. Now, it's going to be playing nice with Neptune, Pluto, and Venus. And those of you who know, well, you know when you listen to my longer subscription readings, such as the full moon and the weekly. And I have been talking about this full moon for a really long time and how once we would get to the other side of it. Yeah, and that's kind of what this card is all about in a way, because it's all about, your future opening up and things are suddenly coming your way. They're not here quite yet, but they're off in a distance, and it's time to get ready. Ooh, that gives me the chills. This is an interesting week for sure. As I said, we have 3 out of 4 threes almost in a row. And the cards for the remainder of the week are great cards. I know there's one you're going to disagree with me on. But, I got to tell you, this is a card of preparedness and foresight, getting ready in the future, and your ship is coming in. So, yeah, what do you do? And how do you prepare? Sometimes, it's not so much that it's a waiting game, but it's knowing that when it arrives, you need to be ready for it. And I think that happens to all of us. We're ready. You're going to say, I'm ready right now. But are you really? Because this signifies change, and change is definitely on its way. And from what I can see, everywhere, everyone needs change of some sort. And it's good to know that it's not that far off in the distance. And if you've been waiting for 2025 to produce some real results, some real change, that shift is getting ready to happen. Now, of course, I mentioned the full moon. You've heard me talking about that. And it was an intense one for many of you, which brought up relationship difficulties and perhaps some unpleasant, unexpected events. Doesn't mean it was all that way. But in these next 2 weeks, whatever you can do to look ahead to what it takes to, be ready for the future that you desire. You want to be ready for the Gemini new moon, which is coming. And I think that we should make that our target point. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.